Kevin Comiskey, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, Kevin Comiskey, and he's actually the manager of Revenos. So we're super fortunate to have him here today. And he's going to give us like all the golden nuggets about Make It Rain. Tell us how it works. How can we plug in? What can we do? And here we go. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, everyone. Glad to join. And it's funny, I kept my mouth shut there for a little bit, but your little segue about Pennsylvania is perfect. So most people on the call are a good number in Southern California, correct? So I am here in Irvine myself, but I grew up in Pennsylvania about 45 minutes north of Philly. So talking about the acreage and everything, yeah, I grew up on 11 acres, and I was actually home just last week visiting family, and definitely different than California in that sense. And, with the acreage and everything, little baby deer doing laps around our house and everything, it's different. But good to be back in Southern California here. But thanks for inviting me. That's just a little bit about me there. But yes, I have been running the Making It Rain program here at EXP for about 5 years. A little bit before that as an agent, and just also moved into a position doing marketing communications for Revenos as a whole. So anything with Revenos, feel free to reach out to me as well. I might point you to in the right direction, but I can help you out with everything. But let's chat about Making It Rain here today and lead generation products that it offers and the resources that you can get your hands on for free. So you can see my slides. Get a thumbs up that you can see my slides, right? Cool.
Yeah.
So I already introduced myself. Sheila Holyfield is on the team as well. So feel free to reach out to her. She's not here. We're dividing and conquering right now. But Sheila, feel free to reach out to her as well with any questions related to Making It Rain as well. So I understand Terrence Clark was in last week and already talked a little bit about Revenos. I'm going to kind of breeze through these, but Making It Rain is part of Revenos and the 8 programs, one of the 8 programs under the Revenos referral lead generation engine division of EXP, along with relocation, affinity, bundle select. So, I got to give a nod. Definitely bundle select's a great opportunity, newer opportunity. Institutional investment services and express offers, which you learned about. On the investor side of things, REO and honor military rewards. And I want to plug Honor Military Rewards just real quick because that certification will be rolling out in the next week or two. So keep an eye on the Revenos training calendar if you want to get certified for that one. That's coming out again in a week or two. With Making It Rain, we work a little bit differently than all our other brother and sister programs that are referrals. Relocation, affinity, bundle select, they're all referral-based programs. They do differ from program to program. So, what I always say is just go get certified for those. The certifications for all of these programs are free. So go get certified and you'll learn all the details. But Making It Rain is a little bit different in the sense that those are all referrals. They're free certifications, and there's a referral due at closing. With Making It Rain, it's a monthly paid membership, and I'll get into that detail, but there's no referral fee due at closing. So we're generating leads, you're paying a monthly membership, you're getting the leads, you close the leads. There's no other referral due to us related to Making It Rain specifically. So a little bit different in that sense. Just always want to point that out, that main differentiator. With Making It Rain, there's pros and cons to referrals and leads, so a little bit of both. With Making It Rain specifically, let's jump into that. So we are automating digital marketing campaigns on those online media channels, Google, Facebook, etc., that can be so complex to learn, let alone learn, and then continue to manage is the whole, another thing. So let us manage that and do that while you can be out focusing on selling homes and other dollar productive activities. With our quick start system, our Making It Rain dashboard, and whether you know it or not, you've got your Making It Rain dashboard, which again, I'll get to and show you, that you can log into right now, get in. That's your own personal portal related to Making It Rain that you can log into using your EXP passport credentials and view everything Making It Rain, view the products, view resources, etc., and have a campaign running within 15 minutes. But we'll dive specifically in the dashboard here shortly. Like I mentioned, we've been running this for 5 years. I've been co-managing this for 5 years, but Making It Rain's been around since basically Glenn founded the company, and Glenn, Gabe, and other members, started the Making It Rain program basically again when Making It Rain started, or when EXP started. So utilize what we've learned, all our best practices, optimization, etc., to save yourself the time and headache. Just to bullet out some of that, really get to the point on the program benefits. You need to be generating leads or referrals to be promoting your business. You got to have those pillars to your business, whether it's work in your sphere or doing internet leads or doing Revenos referrals. There's definitely a benefit to online leads in the sense that, it keeps filling your funnel while you're out doing other things. No commission splits. That goes back to that slide where I pointed out the differentiation between us leads and referrals. No extra commission splits. They're your leads are not referrals. Overall, the theme here is agent benefits, an EXP program. So we're not trying to rake you over the coals with program platform fees, setup fees, long-term commitments. It's month to month. You sign up, there's a 30-day commitment, but nothing 6 months or even 3 months as of right now. Easy access to our team, myself, Sheila, etc. So easy to message us. Now you know me. You can just go ahead and message me on Workplace if you have any questions or email us, etc. Flexibility. You're picking your target areas geographically where you want leads rolling in for, where you want to be selling houses, and your budget. You can increase, decrease your budget, your monthly budget. So we're not locking you into either of those things when you sign up. You pick those things when you sign up, but you're not locked in. And a training, we want to make sure we don't just throw leads at you. We want to make sure we're bringing you training when it comes to working, the CRM and lead conversion. And I'll get to some of those resources shortly as well. I'm sorry, do we have a question or just Mike that's hot? And feel free to chime in with any questions. More than open to do an open format here. And we'll definitely take questions at the end as well. But as far as features go for the Making It Rain dashboard itself, which I'll get live and show you, it's all about visibility with the dashboard, your personal portal to log into, to view your campaign statuses for campaigns that you've just launched or campaigns you've had running, those campaigns you might need to make changes to or cancel for whatever reason, or view statistics on those ads. Visibility within the Making It Rain dashboard is the name of the game. You can see the big thing is when you're signing up for a product, you can see a preview of the ad, so you know it's going to be served up for you on Google or Facebook, whatever it might be. Resource links. If all else fails, I'm going to give you a handout at the end of this. And I'm sorry, I should have prefaced that earlier. I'm going to give you a one clean link to a handout here that you can hold on to with all the resources and how to get started, etc. But if you misplace that, one of the easiest places is go get those resources is just logging in the Making It Rain dashboard and going to the resources page. So that's where all the tutorials are, etc. As far as products go, right now we are temporarily down to one product, but we've got a bunch rolling out real soon, which I'll get to. Express home search leads. So think Google search here and people searching on Google for homes. So typing in homes for sale in Downey, homes for sale in Irvine, homes for sale in Philly, whatever it might be, you're picking your target areas, your towns again. And we're working to have you, when people search anything related to finding a home, having your ad pop up in those search results, just like anything else you search for in Google, having your ad pop up in the search results in Google. So let's say I typed in homes for sale in Newport Beach into Google. And just as an example, and I'm going to go a little off topic here, or not off topic, but transition here. Do you see my website now or still the slides? You see the website? Okay, cool. So if I typed in homes for sale in Newport Beach and my ad pops up, we're working to have this is my website for KV Core. We are going to push that if they click on your ad and you sign up for a campaign, the ads within that we're launching a fresh campaign specifically for you, and the ads point directly to your and only your KV Core website. So if I search for Newport Beach homes, my ad pops up and I click that as the consumer, that ad is taking them right to my website and all the newest homes for sale in Newport Beach on my KV Core website. Just wanted to kind of pivot there to show you kind of the flow.
Can just really quickly on that previous screen, this screen is the EXP Realty screen.
This is my specific agent KV Core website.
Got it. Okay.
So we're sending them straight to your KV Core website.
Okay.
Correct.
So if a consumer was to go to EXP Realty and they're like, I'm looking for a home because on EXP Realty, or I'm looking for an agent, is there a connection between that?
No, that's something that's organic, and they kind of just KV Core just kind of routes out those leads. But because there's so much agents, there's not too much traffic. You'd have to connect with KV Core and have KV Core come talk about what happens with those opportunities. Okay. But that's organic and real slow, limited potential because there's so many agents at this point. This is specifically putting dollars behind just driving things specifically to your and only your website as an agent. Yeah. I'm going to transition back to the slides here. with home search leads, we're targeting homeowners. So they're, searching as a buyer, but we're targeting as much as we can because Google knows a lot about all of us. Google knows, if you're a homeowner in a lot of cases. So we're targeting homeowners to get you on the phone. That conversation might start related to what they're looking for to buy, but, through the uncovery process and qualification, scripting, you find out that we're trying to get you on as many people that say yes to that. Do you have a home to sell as well? Question. Locational targeting, obviously getting you leads in a specific geo area that you sign up for. Piggybacking off of people looking to that based on their recent browsing history are looking to make a move, looking for homes for sale, showing interest in a mortgage, etc. And then we're also making sure we avoid rentals, leases, apartments, those sorts of things, because by default we want purchase leads. We can do rental and lease, but again, by default, we're heavily focused on just purchase, obviously. With home search leads, there is a premium edition. So home search leads is basically $250 increments here. And there's more, I'll get you more on the pricing on our website here shortly. There is a premium, which is made, for teams, agents that want more target areas, more customization, more lead flow. So there is home search leads and home search leads premium. Again, that premium is more for luxury, large teams, more lead flow, larger geography area that you can cover, etc. Let's see, jump past that. So as far as future products coming down the road, we had express offers leads. And as Terrence was in last week or the week, recently talking about express offers as a program itself under Revenos. Get cash offers for your home. We have a lead generation component that we run for express offers through Making It Rain. So getting you running ads on Facebook, getting you people home sellers that are looking for that quick sale, get a cash offer. So we're running Facebook ads for that. But because Terrence is going through so many great changes with Open Door and express offers and revamping that program, we've just temporarily pulled down that lead generation product related to Making It Rain, but that'll be coming back real soon. Again, once express offers goes through all of its positive changes, so then we can adapt the lead generation component, so forth. So again, that'll be coming back soon. Other things that are coming down the road soon, capabilities with other CRMs like Chime. Obviously now formerly Chime, now Lofty. I need to fix this slide. Is another new CRM that's a solution through EXP. So we want to open up to Lofty as well, those users of Lofty. I don't know if you've all heard either, but KV Core is going through a new brand and KV Core is going to have a new name soon as well. I read that in Inman yesterday. I forget the new name already, but all those announcements, it's just kind of a rebranding, nothing crazy happening there as far as I know. Retargeting ads. So following people that are on your website around on Facebook, etc. So your face is always there for that repetitive reminder that you're in real estate. Completely customizable ads. So if you have unique selling propositions, whatever they might be, you can run customizable to your unique selling propositions through Making It Rain. So you don't have to worry about getting into Facebook or Google and all the targeting and all the settings that come up when it comes to setting up a new campaign. You can launch a campaign that's customizable to you, your business, etc., and we'll launch it through Making It Rain. So just an open-ended, customizable product. New agent exposure, or in general, agent exposure product that's coming out soon. So positioning you locally on Facebook as a listing specialist, a market specialist, getting your face out there on Facebook through some beautiful branded ads that we're rolling out. Again, just positioning you as an area expert and other various, value propositions to the consumer. Again, just basically positioning you as a top realtor. Listing marketing. So marketing your listing or other EXP listings on social media channels, single listings and marketing those, and working on other media channels like LinkedIn, YouTube, etc. Some great opportunities really coming out soon that'll be in the whole library of products that we offer. Speaking of that, I should have put this a little bit earlier, but we've got a discount going on right now for 50% off June and July, and we just extended that to the 24th. So you have the whole weekend here to learn a little bit more about Making It Rain and utilize this promo code RAIN50June when you sign up in your Making It Rain dashboard if you sign up and check out. So just like anything else e-commerce wise that you might sign up for or pay for online where it asks you for a promo code while you're checking out, no difference when you're checking out with Making It Rain. You can't miss it. Put in your promo code, hold on to that Rain 50 promo code for 50% off your June and July invoices. And you know what, too? What I'll do for you, Rosie and team, if you message me, because I don't have this set up right now for everyone, this is a promo code in general that we have, but for everyone here, if you sign up for Making It Rain and you message me, don't forget to message me, but for everyone here, message me and say, I'm part of Rosie's group, message me if you sign up and I will extend this 50% into August invoices. So put in this promo code, but again, because I'm going a little off script here, don't forget to message me to make sure I lock you in for that August 50% as well. Message me on Workplace. Resources. So what I just talked about are paid products, etc. But these resources you can get in and start using for free. So like I said at the beginning, we don't want to just throw leads at you. We want to help you convert on those leads. So training, on-demand courses, introductions, best practice documentation, like this little mock-up on the right here. When a new lead comes in, what are the things that you should be doing when it comes to calling, communication, CRM, what you should be doing in KV Core and CRM. Also agents, like we like to call to stay on brand here. We like to call our top performing agents that contribute back with knowledge and expertise, our rainmakers, to stay on theme there, obviously. So we have our rainmakers in to do classes, recordings, etc. We're going to be rolling out a whole new series of those. We record those. So again, agents helping agents with our rainmakers, marketing assets. So like for home search leads, we give you a smart campaign that you can clone right into your own KV Core in 5 minutes and have a smart campaign right in your KV Core that we suggest using, and you can copy that in and use that in 5 minutes. Best practice script books, objection handlers, all of these things are in our resources library, which is going to be in the handout that I share shortly, and also, again, linked right in the Making It Rain dashboard. So again, some more examples of the resources. The script book with great scripts for buyers, general qualification scripts for buyers, sellers, and all different types, not just online generated leads, which is what we're doing with Making It Rain, obviously, but FISBOs, Sphere, general follow-up. We have our objection handler worksheet, because that's really the name of the game, is working through those objections. So we've got a great objection handler worksheet, video, library, etc. Great things that you can take advantage of. So signing up, I'll get to that in a second. Hold on. All of our classes we record. So we've done classes on drip campaigns, AI, obviously a hot topic, lead conversion, scripting, doing more video and helping you with video when we got tangible resources for doing more video. All of these classes are in our recordings playlist and in that handout.
Hey, Kevin, question for you.
Yes.
Once someone has signed up, the training that comes along with this package, and you signed up, 3 or 4 months in advance, is the training then fresh every month, or is it repetitive?
These things that are recorded, but we're doing new trainings, etc. For instance, we're starting to do a training that's every month for people that have signed up in the last month, so they can come get, make sure they're off on the right foot, basically training, Q&A session, but also new trainings. Like we have that AI training, but we did that several months ago. So we'll probably do some new AI training soon, some new video training, some new topics. We'll be rolling out a whole new string of recorded, and it's all live, but also recorded training sessions when it comes to those videos and live classes. And all of that is on the EXP. All of our classes are on that EXP training calendar at expcloud.com. And all of our Revenos classes are on that EXP calendar. So ultimately, make sure to always keep an eye on our, that great EXP training calendar, because all of our stuff's on there as well.
Perfect. Thank you.
When it comes to free, I just want to further define it and really clarify when it comes to what's free and what there's a cost. Just logging into your Making It dashboard, like we're not going to ping you if you just log into your dashboard. It's, for every agent to log into. The Making It Rain dashboard, to log in, to get to those resources and the training, to go take the introductory courses is free. What is the fee or what has a cost is if you actually click Get Started on one of the products and literally go through. You really can't miss it, but some people do. You're literally picking your price, your price point for the month, your subscription, and you're filling it all out. And when you hit checkout, that's when you're signing up for something that's that's that monthly membership and a cost. Reaching us, we've got EXP email. Yes, making it rain at exprealty.com. You can email us. You can workplace message Sheila or myself. That's probably the best way to go is to message us. We have staff live in workplace. So messaging us is like sending us a text message. If you forget my name, Sheila's name, at the end of the day, for anything EXP or Revenos, I really suggest just if you don't know who to contact, just jump right into EXP World and go right to that front desk, the information desk that's there as soon as you spawn in, or tech support or the expo hall. Just go into the world and ask for Making It Rain, and they'll point you right in our direction. The important websites, the Making It Rain dashboard that I've been talking about, which is mir-dashboard.exprealty.com. And that is just so you can log in. I'm not going to, and we've got, our own class here. I'm just going to grab that link so you have it, and I'm going to put it in the chat here. And it is in the handout, but just for the sake of conversation here and letting everyone just pop into it now if they want to, I'm going to put in the chat here for everyone. There you go. Making It Rain dashboard, mir-dashboard.exprealty.com. Excuse me. I just threw into the chat the link. So if you click that and you pull it up, you'll see that you log in using your passport credentials. And I will pull that up live. Might as well pull that up live. So one thing with Zoom here, I'm not sure. I'm going to switch here. Bingo. Okay. I don't use Zoom too often, to be honest, but I think I just switched over and I'm now sharing. Do you see my dashboard here? And up in the left, it should, okay, perfect. So this is your agent dashboard once you log in. And let's say on the far left here, you want to get started on home search leads, you would just click the Get Started button here. And I'll just point out real quick, over on the left under resources is where you get all these resources that I mentioned. If you click main resources here, it's going to pull up all the recordings of all of our videos, all the PDFs, everything. So again, the easiest place to get those resources is right here on the left. But let's say I wanted to sign up for home search leads. I would just click Get Started here, put in my target areas. And I'm just going to stick with stuff here with me. And I'm just going to throw in a few through areas right here. And you can pick 3 to 5 cities with this. I'm just going to do Costa Mesa. Put in my EXP URL here. There's a few acknowledgements, like anything else that you want to review. I'm just clicking them off here, but definitely review those. It's going to proceed to the next step. When you want it to start. So you can tell it to start. Let's say a good example here is, you're going away for the 4th or something up here shortly. So you're like, I don't want to get started on this quite yet. Let's start it after the 4th. If you want, you can set a start date for the future. If you want, pick your budget. We invoice, and the last thing that's big on invoicing, we don't take your credit card information here. We invoice through EXP. We're an EXP product, obviously. So we invoice, just like you get your invoice for EXP, your cloud brokerage fee, we invoice through VersaPay the same way. So you'll get an invoice in arrears for Making It Rain. And you would just can't forget to mention, put in that promo code right here. And then hit purchase now. And in 15 minutes, your campaign's up and running as an example here. And you can always go back under programs. I am going to just skip out of this. I start too many example programs for me to actually check out there. If you go to programs, you can see these are all test programs that I've run, but these will be all the campaigns that I've launched. And obviously you see a lot of tests in here, but your campaign will be sitting right here. You'd be able to see the status of it. You'd be able to click on it, see more details, etc. So this is obviously canceled and everything because this was a test, but this is where you could see all the information about a campaign that you were running, and you could cancel it, start it, edit it, cancel it, all right from here.
I have a question, Kevin.
Yeah.
So just on this screen, I can see cost per click 8. So these are Google or these are Facebook?
This is Facebook.
Facebook. Okay.
So we are and I forgot to mention, we are rolling out a version of home search leads for Meta. Right now it's for Google, but we are rolling out a version if you'd rather do that promotion on Facebook, Meta. We are rolling out a product for that if you like to go back.
So this is Google then?
Sorry to confuse things. The home search leads that we've always run is always been through Google search.
Okay, perfect.
We are rolling out an option for people if you want to do home search leads on Facebook instead. So you'll be able to choose whether you want to do it on Google or Facebook.
Okay.
And that's what you see here. We're testing that right now, which is why you see that in here. So home search leads Meta, that's why you see that in here.
Okay. And then the other
And
question
the
is,
cost per click right there, because you pointed it out, this was a test. The cost per click, is never going to be $8. I'd have to get with our dashboard team on why that's showing up like that. Cost per click is much, much less than that. Yeah, so don't worry about that one. Again, these are all just tests for something we're launching.
that was going to be my next question. If I have an ad budget of $250, how many clicks, how many leads would I probably, I know it varies, like it's going to be different in Ohio than it will be in California, right?
Yes. Let me get back to my slides here and open up our website.
And most,
So,
I think everybody on the call, or just about everybody's in California. So,
yep, a little bit more, competitive, obviously higher home prices. So there's a give and take there, obviously. But I just threw in the link to our website, our informational website. And as you can see on the slide here, we've got our dashboard, which I've, been referencing constantly. But we've got our public website, making it rain, spelled out, .exprealty.com. And I threw the link just into the chat box here. That is where you can go in and see more information about making it rain. A lot of this I'm covering, but for instance, home search leads, I'm going to learn more here. And I've covered a lot of this, Google AdWords, the targeting homeowners, etc. I've covered a lot of this already. Pick your target areas, coaching videos. But if you scroll down here, you can see the pricing tiers and lead flow expectation. And when we roll out home search leads for Facebook and for Meta, it's gonna be a few more leads because the Facebook is a little bit cheaper cost per lead. So when we roll out that, it's going to be expect a little bit more. But you can see just like anything else, we've leveled out the price tiers here with what you can expect.
okay,
Hey,
another question.
are these leads vetted as well?
They are not. So when someone lands on your KV Core website, they are prompted to register. Once they look at a property, they're prompted to register and leave their contact information.
Okay.
I mean, that's a pop-up on your KV Core website. As soon as they leave their contact information, that's when it comes through as a lead and it pings you and it sits in your KV Core Smart CRM on your back end.
And my question in addition to that is what I've done a ton of advertising, and usually I do it in a good amount so I can get results. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that sometimes happens is that we end up getting people who are renting. And I think a lot of that has to do with like whatever ad copy is going out. And just curious as to what kind of ad copy is going out that, people are clicking on. What are their expectations?
Nothing has rent in it, but it's all, check out, if I search homes for sale in Newport or in Irvine, it's going to be, check out all the newest listings in Irvine for sale, check out the newest condos. It's going to be all for sale verbiage. Basically, check out all the newest listings. There's 10 plus new listings in Irvine. Check them out. That's all the ad copy that we use. And you'll see examples of all that when you sign up. You can preview what it looks like.
Okay. And then a lot of us are using Follow Up Boss. And so can we zap the leads into Follow Up Boss system as well, or not so much?
A ton of people do that. I haven't done, I know there's a way to integrate it with KV Core and push them over pretty easily. KV Core has made that easy. I haven't set that up personally, but I've never had anyone, honestly, when it comes to anything KV Core, I'll throw that out there. Anything KV Core related, you can always ping me as well. Obviously KV Core is a separate company, but I've been working with it for 6 years. I can help or at least point you to top level support here at EXP. I've never had to help anyone set up that communication with Follow Boss, but I know a ton of people that use it. So yes, you can definitely do that. And yes, it's pretty easy, okay. I believe. Yeah.
And then if you could go back to the pricing page really quickly, just to kind of do a little math. So hypothetically, right now you have a 50% off. If I were to sign up for $1,000 a month, my lead flow expectation would be, it doesn't say it on that one. Let's go 750, 30 to 46, I think it was. Right? Oh, here we go. Okay, 1,000.
Premium. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say about 60 leads, 1,000, and you have this promo going on right now. So that would be $500. I'd expect about 60 leads. I'm just trying to figure out what my cost per lead would be. It would be 500 divided by 60. So it's about $8 a lead. That's not bad.
So this is a great tool, and this is in the handout, which I'll get to. So I hate to jump ahead, but related to what you're doing, math behind lead gen is what we like to call it. And the gentleman that started Making It Rain, basically, that I took over from, created this. It's still totally applicable. Nothing changes with math. At least I don't think. I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to have this for you to make your own calculator. If you want to do this math, there's a couple ways to either engineer it or reverse engineer it here. When you're talking return on investment, you can put in your cost per lead, what you expect, your conversion rate. And, that's always the question that comes up is, what's the conversion rate here? They're internet leads. So I do see everything, unfortunately, from 0 to 5, 6, 7, 8%. And, there's I get on calls all the time and do one-on-one consultations. And there's a real theme with the people, the agents that are doing, having trouble converting any, they're not making any phone calls, etc. And the agents that, are doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8%. But let's go 3% number of leads, average, we're in California here. Let's go 700 and it'll kick out what your investment is, what your investment you need to make, sales, return on investment. So there's return on investment, cost per lead needed. These are 3 separate calculators, and how much to invest. If your goal is to gross a certain amount, how much are you going to need to invest to reach that goal? So a few great little calculators here to do the math on basically what you were just doing.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. I know we've been running some ads. We were doing a lot with realty.com. And so just kind of curious as to the numbers behind that.
Gotcha. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And because I keep referencing the handout and especially I just brought out that calculator, I don't want to keep you hanging here. Here's the handout, or Making It Rain class handout. This has everything in it, which I will go through in just a second. But I just threw it in the chat box. Just a few more slides to wrap up here, and then I'll jump to the handout. To get started, super easy here. There's either 2 routes. You can go use the free resources now, but if you want to sign up for home search leads, I suggest go take the on-demand course, which I'm going to point out here. So I just real high level, one slide talked about what home search leads is. Really suggest taking the on-demand course we have for each product now, and we're going to have for each product when we roll out. And we can keep those at 30, 45 minutes on demand. You can do at your own leisure, just standard little course that you click through that's narrated by me, explaining getting into the details of how to convert the leads, what the leads look like, what does it look like when it comes into your KV core, the real understanding of what the ads look like, and everything is in that 30, 45-minute on-demand course. So that really be step 1 if you're looking to purchase here. Just invest another 30 minutes to really get comfortable with what you're signing up for. And then jump into the Making It Rain dashboard, which I already showed you, and click that Get Started button. I already actually went all through that and, that simple sign-up form, and then you're all set to go. Now with the handout, I'm going to jump over to the handout because there's so much good stuff to point out in here. Again, for everyone, I threw that link into the chat box here, zoomed in pretty far here, but hold on to this link, table of contents here, so you can jump right to whatever you want, but I'm going to go through in order here and just highlight everything. If you want to get certified for those other Revenos programs, you can click started here. If you need everything, the whole idea here is one handout for you to hold on to here, and everything you need is one click away within here. The Making It Rain website, with more information, boom, click and get right over to that. Your dashboard to sign in, log in, boom, one click away. The on-demand intro, which I just referenced, that 30, 45 minutes to really dive into setting you up for success for home search leads. Boom, click here to get started on that. All the program resources. That math calculator, we actually, highlighted and rolled out again during the last EXP Con. Probably remove that and just get this stuff down on all the resources. But that calculator, boom, you can make your own copy of that right here. A ChatGPT prompt tool right here that we, especially because that was such a hot topic and still is, but especially during EXPCon last year. All of those classes and workshops I referenced, all the recordings where there's a recording, all of them are linked right here. If there's slides related to it, the slides are right here. So, we had one of our rainmakers on talking about real specifics on lead conversion, turning cold leads into hot prospects. All of these recorded. Some of them are Rainmaker interviews. Some of them are just instructional workshops with myself or Sheila, about scheduling appointments and really going for the appointment, being scripted for that. One of the in Rainmaker interviews was with Jessica Smith, talking about landing and scheduling and crushing those in-person appointments, AI, all of them. They're all listed right here, all those recordings. You can see there's quite a few. My workplace, if you need to message me, our knowledge base and FAQs, more about home search leads, our script book, best practices PDF, that smart campaign, that drip campaign you can copy and use, all of that right here in the handout for you to hold on to. So everything when it comes to getting started and everything related to tutorials and training right here in this handout. that sums up my little pitch here and explanation of making it rain. Any other questions I can help anyone with?
Thank you so much, Kevin. We could probably stop the screen share real quickly so we can
Yes.
the group on, and we'll open it up for questions. Does anybody have any questions in the room? Hey, Stacy. Let me give you guys just a little bit of insight. One of the first things that I jumped into was just looking at the cost per lead when he said we have a 50% discount. So I have a question about that and then a follow-up comment. Kevin, with the shift in our local, well, actually national environment around buyers and all that stuff, has there been any impact on, the amount of people that are investing in leads, number of leads that we're getting? Just curious, have you seen anything on that end?
It's definitely created a little bit of a vacuum. We are seeing cost per lead come down a little bit, nothing too dramatic quite yet. I haven't looked at statistics too lately, but the cost per lead has been coming down because, like anything else, Google, Facebook, it's a supply and demand. So that's why that cost per lead, because as people saw the same thing during the pandemic, a bunch of people pulled their money out of online advertising, which left a vacuum. So it was actually one of the best times to jump in because that wasn't going to last forever. And, it didn't. So we were actually, stressing not just the pitch, not just as a sale to obviously get more people to sign up for making it. Like truly, it's left a vacuum for everyone to get in and get leads and fill your funnel, because we were going to come out of COVID. So why not keep filling your funnel during that whole time to really explode out, when everything got back to normal, which is what happened. I kind of see the same thing happening here. We're going to leave a vacuum for people to, an opportunity for people to fill in and fill that space and be proactive, because with all the buyer commission stuff, things are changing, but it's going to be something that does get normalized and we learn to live with. So why not be ready, filling your funnel this whole time?
That's what I expected. So just guys, so just in every day, if you were going to spend $1,000 and your cost per lead in this example, normal, your cost per lead is going to be about $16. Okay, great. But if less people are competing for that same lead, then that means you're going to get more leads. I mean, I don't know if it's like a 5% increase or a 20 or 30% increase. That same $1,000 is going to create, you're going to get an increase in the amount of leads that you'll get because there's less competition for that lead on Google. So I just want to let you know, what I was guessing is that it is a good time to get yourself started on some kind of an ad campaign, because you're going to get more bang for your buck simply because of the environment out there and, agents leaving the market, agents cutting back their spend on advertising for buyers. That's one. The other thing is that we've got a 50% discount. So my brain, who loves sales, is like, okay, cool. If I go to $1,000, right now, if I'm going to get a discount of 50% for the next 3 months, then I'm going to pay $500 versus $1,000. So I might just go $2,000, because I don't think Loopy's on the call. You're like, stop spending. Anyway, if I spent $2,000, I would get about 120 leads expected, and I'm going with 60. I think it might be more. I would hope that it'd be more. But I would get 120 leads for $1,000, which would be the regular spend $2,000 budget. And I can carry that for the next 3 months. So it'd be a $3,000 amount. For you guys, it might be 500, it might be 250, whatever it is. But the summer is when we have the most activity. People are coming out of the woodworks. We have also the elections coming up. So there might be some good news coming up. We don't know about interest rates. So I just want to encourage you guys to, if you are not doing Google ads, do some with our internal system. The cost per lead, the cost per click, it looks really good based on my experience. And, give it that 3-month run. I'm sure that if you spent $500 over the next 3 months, you spend $1,500. If you end up with 500 leads, out of those 500, if you have a 2% conversion, that'd be like 10, right? 10 of those. If you close one deal in California, that, 10 times your return. So we have kind of the advantage of super high prices here, different in Oklahoma, where you're trying to buy something for 100,000 or whatever it is, spending the same kind of money is a little bit harder. So just wanted to kind of give you my 2 cents on it. I really appreciate, Kevin, you coming on and going over how easy it is just to kind of click and go, kind of like an automatic thing. It plugs right into your system. The thing that it does not do is make the calls for you. The things that it won't do is train you up and handle the objections, but you've got a whole resource library there. And I know that we do our daily meetings and whatnot, but what we also have is inside, to answer your question, Angel, we have weekly script training that's fresh, that's new, that's relevant, that's live inside of Enterprise. And so I think Phil Hahn does that. I'm not sure like if it changes up, but this is all you got. Like whatever's coming out of your mouth and how you're handling the calls and all that good stuff. And some of us have more experience and some of us have less experience. But even if you are experienced, it always serves me when I jump into a class and I'm like, oh, I still got it. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, that's a good one. 2 to 3 times a week. You should be doing it every day, but even if you're doing it like a couple times a week, jumping into the script training, jumping up to objection handling, do something live, because that is what's going to make the difference. That's going to take that, those 500 leads and like, okay, I get 1 deal out of it, or I'm going to get 7, right? Because my conversion is going to go up, higher. Any questions, guys? I know we only have a couple minutes. Anybody have questions?
I do want to just touch on 2 things based on what you mentioned. You do want to make sure if you want to play that, take advantage of that 50%. The campaign does continue till you cancel. So if you're going, it does continue. So if you do sign up for 500, knowing you're going to get charged for 250, just remember that you want to go in and drop your campaign back to 250 after August. Otherwise, you will get for that 50. The campaigns continue. So
good point, because I thought you were going to say if you sign up for $1,000 a month, even though you're going to get it at 500, you're going to spend like after the 3 months, it's gonna go back up to the regular rate, which it will, unless, and you're telling me I have the ability to adjust my budget month by month.
Yeah. All these campaigns continue until you go into your dashboard and cancel. Okay. But you can go in and down your budget. And then the other point is, don't forget, before we don't want to forget to mention it again, because it's not built into how the promo's built for everyone. If you do sign up, don't forget to message me and, say I was on the call with Rosie, et cetera, and let me know so I can manually apply the 50% continuation in the August. Don't forget to message me.
Stacey, have you used it before?
No, I haven't, but I was going to ask that same question, like, can we ramp up knowing it's 50% off and then go drop down? And you guys answered it. So thank you. I've never used it. I know Brent Gove is a big fan of it for his team. Has anyone in this room used it before?
I think it's new to all of us. Like, see, that's the whole reason I'm doing this, because we have so much, like we've got our own marketing center, advertising center inside of EXP. And, I've done a really poor job of like jumping in and learning everything. And so this is the Friday meetings is my way of kind of keeping myself on top of things and then sharing it with you guys too, so that you have the opportunity to move, right? Even if you go with the 250, like go to the 500. It'll give you 50 leads a month for 250 for the next 3 months. You'll have a little nest egg there, whatever it is. I just encourage you guys to invest in your business. Our returns, there's nothing else you can put $500 into and you can get this kind of return. You're not going to do that with Avon. Remember that, guys? Avon. Buy like plush toys and get that kind of return. Like real estate has that return. So, okay. Any other questions?
Rosie, I have a question. What if they don't provide the number of leads that they say that they're going to?
Okay.
Well, there's certainly things that can go on. We try and there's settings that everything from settings in your website that can affect lead flow. So you want to pay attention to what we suggest for some of those settings. We will get agents that will turn off your KV Core website by default requires people to register when they're looking at properties, or that there's that, lead capture. Some agents will go turn that off, not knowing, we tell it in our courses, but they'll turn that on. If there's no lead capture, there's no leads. So things like that, you want to make sure you pay attention systematically, system-wise, because it can affect lead flow. And we work to help you fix that. But overall, there's things that happen. Message me. All I can say is we always make things right. We don't have guaranteed number of leads because it is different from area to area, but if something is tremendously off, whether it's agent error, which, there's a lot of understandable things that can happen, or our error or whatever, we'd always make things right. I'll definitely say that. And you just need to reach out to me to do that.
The other thing is that if you're going to use it, you definitely need to get your KV Core phone number, right? So that people can contact you, right? Otherwise, they kind of go into some kind of abyss or something, right?
Yeah, you'll want to check out. It's not mandatory, but you might want to look into getting your own phone number. I forget exactly what they call that.
Yeah, it's about,
But it
I think,
shouldn't.
yeah, it's about
It
25
sh-
bucks a month or something like that.
Yeah, the system
Yeah.
should know to route it to you, but smart number, thank you. It should recognize that this is a lead in my account, so forward it to the right agent. But if you're using your cell phone, that's obviously eliminates that problem. If you're, using your own number or things like that, or yeah, if you are calling from the system, you might want to get the smart number. But
yeah. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Kevin, for being here. You guys have his contact information. Reach out to him. If you're going to take advantage of the promo, reach out to him because you're not going to get that additional month unless you reach out to him. So thank you so much for making the time. Really good understanding. I thought it was like a Facebook thing. I'm actually excited that it's a Google thing because I'm not doing any Google advertising at the moment. So I'd like to try it out and see, okay, it's summer in California. You know this, Kevin, like everybody's like, excited about the sun. So look
It
out.
is.
Yep.
It is Facebook as well. And that's why, especially with all these products that we're rolling out, it's going to be product to product on what channels we're running it on. So like that Express Offers leads is Facebook when we re-roll that out after those changes. We are rolling out the Facebook for home search leads. So it's going to be, just want to pay attention to which media channel is for each product. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited that we have our own marketing center. I'm excited about the things that are to come. The lead program with Express offer that you guys are rolling out, the YouTube, the LinkedIn, like all that stuff. Just everything.
Focusing on sellers and listings, obviously. We'll get through the buy stuff, but a lot of what we're focusing on really streamlining and trying to roll it out as fast as possible, obviously related to heavily listings and sellers.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin. Everybody else, remember that build is July 25th. So make sure you get your tickets. That $99 price tag is coming off screen. I'm like holding it back because Brent and Rob are like, take it off. I'm losing money every ticket. So make sure that you guys go to, the link is there, buildla2024.com, buildla2024.com. Buy your $99 ticket. It's like the cheapest one in the whole country. And we're in California and it's Disneyland. And so, that doesn't make any sense. Stacy's like, are you kidding me? We're choosing.
No, I get mad, Rosie, because I paid $299 for my ticket, and I'm talking $299. If everybody on this call is in California, you better freaking sign up. $99 is a joke.
Yeah, it's going to $249 too, like next week. So get your ticket. Build LA 2024. It's going to be amazing. We have probably about 500 or 600 people that are going to be in attendance. We have a bunch of speakers. We're going to talk about AI. We're going to talk about lead conversion, investing, like all those things. It's going to be amazing. And then we're going to have the evening surprise dinner on the lawn. Something spectacular is going to happen. I can't tell you what it is, but it's going to be super amazing. So you get your tickets, and we'll see you here next week for our next training, which I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be great. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, everyone.